I want to talk about what happened between the wise man,
Mm,
Roman Reigns, the original tribal chief, Seth
yeah.
Rollins, and CM Punk. What did you take away from that story last night?
Think what I'm kind of what I'm noticing too, because one thing as well, what happened as well, I know people have seen on TikTok, Roman Reigns cut a fire promo. I mean, after I said, my God, this man is just cinematic on every level. He even cut that promo. I mean, it's just so much. I feel like right now, I think what I'm taking away from it, I think we're at the moment to where I think Roman might be going back to being by himself. I mean, it's kind of like one of those things where I didn't think that at first. Like last week, I didn't have that thought. I was like, all right, maybe, possibly, even though we see the whole thing with CM Punk, with everything with him being possibly being the advocate again, and then, but it's like now, kind of seeing what they did on Raw, I'm like, maybe it's time for Roman to go back to being just Roman himself. Because it's not to say that I mean we've seen Roman a good amount of times by himself without Paul. I mean, even when we was talking about it when he first came back as the OTC, when he came back back in August, when he was still trying to face the man with the magic boots, Solo and Tama Tonga, when he had that whole situation going on, he didn't have Paul Heyman around. I mean, and the crowd was already behind him. The crowd was on, like the aura was on him. So I think now he's kind of on. It just seems like now he's just kind of he can do what he wants to do, and he can do it by himself. And I think now it's to the point where. Not to say he's got the Brock Lesnar effect, and I'm not saying it like that, because Roman's got his own aura. You don't share aura with anybody else, especially when it comes to the OTC. But I think Roman now is on to the point where almost when you look at like after Brock Lesnar was done with Paul Heyman, you see how much he was already successful. And I think it's going to be that same way with Roman, if not times 10, because that's just what the OTC does.
Yeah, I thought that whole segment was interesting, because it seemed like it had potential.